We are with Madeleine Wood in her new exhibit in November 2014, Celebration of Water. So Madeleine, why did you create this particular exhibit?
Don, I wanted everyone to be aware of the beauty of water and the scarcity of water. We're in a terrible drought here in California, so I had the idea that I would have an exhibit of paintings, and every one of my paintings has water in it, whether it's a lake or a river or a waterfall or the ocean.
I see that. So tell us about this one here.
Well, this is the Pacific Ocean right here in Carmel, and I've just spent a lot of time walking along the ocean and watching the waves, and in painting them I try to capture the energy of the wave, and so that's what this one's all about.
Okay, then over here, where
is
this one?
This is Yosemite. This is Yosemite Falls from across the valley. Painted it plein air. I was out there with my easel in the valley, so it's done in a very spontaneous style. It's an oil painting. And again.
Okay, is this the only oil in the show?
No, there are more oils.
Okay, all right. Let's look at some of the other ones here.
All right.
What do we have here?
A watercolor, Lower Yosemite Falls.
Okay, very nice. I like that. I like the spray in that one.
And here we are in Zion National Park, and this is the river that runs through the park.
Good, I see that. Okay. And then here, what do we have up high here?
This is a golf course here in Carmel called Cypress Point.
It's a little-known golf course called Cypress.
I think you've played golf. It's a very special
Very famous course, yes.
Famous
and then
course. Here
what
we
do we
are
have
again
here?
with Yosemite. That's painted on a plastic surface. It's a totally different way of painting. The painting on your right here is painted on paper, watercolor paper. And egrets are a theme that I've used throughout. It's an absolutely beautiful bird.
I see. We have another egret over here. Why don't you tell us about this one here?
Well, this is an egret in the marsh, and with a reflection and the reeds around it. It's called a snowy egret. It's a little bit different.
Where was that painted?
This was painted in Mendocino.
Okay.
Here we are again with Yosemite Falls.
So this is a watercolor of Yosemite,
Yes.
unlike the oil down the hall.
Yes,
Okay.
this is watercolor in here.
I like that.
This is a watercolor.
And where is this?
Grove.
Pacific Grove. Okay.
On a day when the waves were crashing.
Okay.
This is Pebble Beach, the 11th green. And there's a high place just across the road from this course where you can go and look down on it. So
Stay close to the camera so that when you're speaking, we can hear you.
this is a new style for me. The watercolor paper is totally wet, and the paint flows on the paper.
Okay.
Hold it up and let it roll around.
Okay.
And again, we have Yosemite Falls.
Who made it? Who said this?
Well, I just wrote that.
Did you just make that up?
Well, I think I heard it somewhere.
You heard it? Okay.
Yes. And this is also painted on that plastic surface, which is a very spontaneous way of painting that paint doesn't soak in.
Okay. Now over here, I just want to notice down this hallway we have the permanent collection here. Why don't you walk up there and just remind us about this? This is in the permanent collection here at the manor.
This is
Where was that vineyard?
that was in Sonoma.
Okay.
That's Sonoma in the Hills.
And over here we've got the fruit baskets and the persimmons. Okay. All right, good. Well, let's go back to the main collection.
This is also part. I put all the shell
Oh,
on my
okay.
shelf.
So here's the shell collection
Those
from the ocean.
all of these were collected at Stinson Beach.
Okay.
And at the bottom.
Wow, it's a big collection.
I got tons of those. I used to get dozens of
Okay, so here We have a photograph of the artist in action.
Painting at Carmel Beach.
And
More egrets.
more egrets. You like those egrets.
Pebble Beach. Pacific Grove again.
Pacific Grove.
Pacific Ocean again. This is painted on that plastic surface, which gives it a totally different look.
Okay.
Pebble Beach again. An egret.
Are there lots of egrets down there in Pebble Beach?
They're in the area. Yes,
Okay.
they're in the area. Small painting of Pacific Grove, a little path
Okay.
I like to walk. The view from Rocky Point.
Where's Rocky Point?
Rocky Point is 10 miles south of Carmel. It's a wonderful restaurant there now, but it's a beautiful promontory.
Okay.
And this is Mendocino. This is my last trip to Mendocino in June. And we painted up on the cliff looking down at the coast, looking back at the bluffs of
Okay.
Mendocino.
Okay.
Here's Carmel Mission. This is an oil painting. Again, the water is in the
And the fountain.
water in the fountain. Uh-huh.
Here's the artist at work. Okay, and then our final three here. Why don't you tell us about these?
This is Point Lobos, which is a beautiful promontory again, just south of Carmel, where the wave action really pounds on the rocks. Beautiful
Okay.
place. This is Carmel River Beach.
Where is this?
Well, this is just where Carmel River
Just south?
goes into the ocean.
Just south of Carmel, the main beach?
Yes, this is probably a few blocks south of Carmel Valley Road.
Okay.
And this is Carmel Mission. This is the last one. Small watercolor from, it was up on the hill across from it.
Okay.
Painting the mission.
Well, quite a show, and as we see here, the theme is water, water everywhere. Thank you, Madeleine.
Thank you,
This is
Don.
quite a show. We appreciate the artist taking us on this special tour of the show.
Thank you for coming.
Okay.
Enjoyed showing
All
it
right.
to you.